welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. The Mets continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
That brings up Pavin Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The right fielder, number 10. Josh Rojas.
Ready now is Josh Rojas. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Riley Smith is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 6.
The pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So 1 gone with the runner at third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. Weak roller right side. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it, and that retires the side. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
David Peralta.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 8, the catcher, James McCann.
So now into the box is James McCann. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 ball, no strikes the count. McCann at third. deGrom is at second with nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hard hit to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now to the plate, here is Francisco Lindor as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Taylor Clark is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in once again is Michael Conforto. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now here's the first offering. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
the 2-1. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. At the plate now is Nick Ahmed. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Stepping up is Dalton Varsho. First delivery to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Taylor Clark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Clark offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And this will be fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a lead.